Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Cal Atlas bipod from B&T. Let's get right into the first 30-second breakdown. That's where in the first 30 seconds, give or take, I give you guys my exact thoughts on a product before getting into the full review. If you guys want to continue watching the video, that's awesome. You guys can find out why I say those things, the pros and cons and everything like that. If not, you guys can just end the video because you know exactly what I think. So the Atlas bipod, this is the Cal. It stands for can't and lock. You guys can just click this over and it can't, and that is basically exactly what it does. And then you can twist it over and lock. So with that feature, it is really nice because you can move your rifle in different positions. If your legs are on an uneven surface, it can be canted a little bit and your rifle will stay in that spot that you want it to. So it's a nice little quick feature. It moves really quickly and it works really well. It's not like a locking mechanism where it locks in. It's just a tensioning device. So with the tension, it works really well. It doesn't loosen up when you're moving back and forth. You have 5 different segments here, which is nice because if you are on a higher position, which I will talk about a little bit later, this position is a really good position for that. And then you've got your normal, straight down position as well. So these are made really well. They're durable. As you guys know, I'm not super babyish with my parts, my guns. I don't treat them like little safe princesses. I go out, I use them, I test them. I try to find breaking points for you guys, and I have not found a breaking point on either of these bipods yet. If I'm looking for a bipod that's going to be for law enforcement, duty use, or competition, this is the bipod that I'm going to be going for. So now let's go over my relationship with B&T. They're the ones that actually sent me both of these, and they want to join this build, and then we have another build coming here that we're going to put this one on once it gets built, but they did send me both of these to test and review. So now let's just go over these real quick and go over some of the cool features. I threw it on this rifle just because it's a lot smaller platform, easier for me to hold on camera than this monster. So, but that is my primary use for these bipods, but it's just easier to show you on this. So one of the coolest features I like about these is the quick detach mount. It's a little bit more expensive, which we'll go over price here in a little bit, but it's able to take off and on very easily, depending what setup you want to put it on. And that's what I do. I'll go out and sight 2 or 3 guns at a time, and it's really nice because I can just clip this on, tighten it onto one gun, move it to the next. I also have like a little Picatinny rail mount that I can clip onto the gun, so I can clip this onto that mount and move it onto guns really easily as well. So it's really nice having that feature because I can move this around often and easily, and if you just don't want it, you can just pull it off real quick, depending if you do or not. Now the legs, they do have multiple different positions here. You've got the longest position out to there, and then you can stop anywhere in between. So depending where you're at, what your terrain is, where you're sitting, if you're just going on a bench, you're not probably going to use those too often because you're just going to be sitting in this position. But if you're out laying on ground, uneven stuff, rocks, wherever you're at, you will be able to move these, adjust these to exactly what you want. And then of course you have that cant feature, which we'll show a close-up here. And then you also have that 45-degree angle. So if you're shooting in a downward position, which I'll show you guys a video here in a second, if you're shooting that downward position, this angle is going to really help with that. So it's nice that they added that feature. It really seems like they're really listening to their customers and what people want. You can change the feet here if you want to, depending on what you want. They have multiple different things on their website. So if you guys don't like just the rubber pads, you guys can go with multiple different things. So I just go with the rubber pads because for the terrain that I'm in and the type of shooting that I do, that works out well for me. So I don't need to switch that up too much. You're able to make a lot of adjustments. And that's what I like mostly about this is you're able to cant this, you're able to make adjustments depending where you're at. So, for law enforcement guys, your duty use guys, you're going to be able to use this really anywhere you're going. You're not going to have to run that normal just bipod that sits in this position, and there's really not a whole lot it does. This one, there's a lot of different positioning movements. So wherever you're at, if you're on uneven ground, you're shooting on a slight angle, you can move things around and shoot in different positions. So that's a nice little feature. They have a lot of different options to set this up. Now, a big pro for me is everything is made in America on this, so it is a durable piece, and I know it's going to be made of quality parts. I don't do a ton of precision shooting. If you guys have followed me for a while, you guys know I'm not primarily precision shooting. I do a lot more with AR platforms, handguns. Anything under 200 yards is what I'm doing the most. I do get out and like to shoot this every once in a while. I do use these bipods, but if you guys are looking for somebody with a ton of information, someone that uses these daily or weekly, I'm not going to be your guy for that information on these bipods. I've just used them. I've tried to find a breaking point on them, and I try to use them as a normal person would, and I think I did a really good job of that for you guys. So if you guys are looking for some really intense information, those guys that really use these like crazy, I'm probably not going to be the guy to ask the questions to. I just want to be honest with you. I don't want to pretend like I'm a massive bipod user. It's just something that I have in my arsenal. I use. I'm just not insanely well versed with them. So again, just want to be honest with you guys so you guys know exactly my background with them, but I think I use them enough that I have a good idea of how they work, how durable they are, and I can definitely answer those questions for the person that wants to put one of these on their rifles and use it for pretty common use. That the only other con that I'm going to see with these is going to be the price. You're looking at about $200 to about $300. This one here is $300 with quick detach mount and everything. Depending where you're looking, the prices can fluctuate. I get so many comments, people saying like, I can't believe you said that price. You can find it for this price and it's on a deal. And so deals always come up, prices change. Look at the date of the video. But at this time, this one's about $300. You can get them cheaper depending what setups you want. If you don't want the quick detach mounts, if you want a different size, so you guys can look on their website if you guys want to see exact pricing on those. But that is a little bit of a downfall, especially for your not really everyday user, somebody that just throws it on like a hunting rifle or a bolt gun or something that they're like, yeah, I'll go out every once in a while to shoot. It is a lot of money. It is pretty expensive, but with that price, you're getting something that you're going to have quality. I'm probably never going to have to replace, and you're going to get a lot of features along with that. When I was first starting with guns and everything, like I have a 17 HMR downstairs, and it's a little bolt gun, and I have a cheap like Walmart bipod on it. It does the job. I mean, it's a bipod. It opens up and it keeps my gun in steady. But for that gun, I don't really think I need anything too fancy. It's a plinker gun. I go out and have fun with it. It's not anything that I'm going out and doing any heavy use with. Now, if you're going to be law enforcement, duty use, competition, or somebody that's going to be doing a lot of precision shooting with a nicer, kind of like an RPR or something, I definitely recommend this because you're getting the quality, you're getting a lot more features, and it's going to be worth that price to put it on a gun like that. So that's just where you guys are going to have to kind of look at what you're putting it on, your application, and how often you're going to use it. So I definitely recommend these if it is going to meet your application use and it's going to be something you use, because those Walmart ones, I mean, let's be honest, they kind of suck. So definitely recommend this. It's a very good product. I'm happy with them. I'm going to be getting more here this year for sure because I enjoy them. I want to build some more guns around them. I want to build some more guns like this, some more precision-based guns. So I'm definitely going to be getting some more of these. If you guys want more updates on these and how it's continuing to test and run, definitely check out my Instagram, and I always post daily on there and update people on products. But I really don't see any issues with this. I don't see it ever having a problem because they just seem so made so well. Like all the parts look really sturdy, and everything I've done to it, it's performed exactly how it's supposed to. So really happy with the product. If you guys want to check out B&T, the Atlas bipods, go ahead and check them out. They have a lot of different bipods on their website, so definitely do that. If you guys want to help support me and my channel, there's a couple different ways to do that. If you guys want to go down in the description, you can go to a link that'll take you directly from my website. From there, you guys can use links for like Brownells, Palmetto State Armory. Anything you purchase there gives me a small kickback and shows the companies that I'm generating traffic, which is always a good thing. If you don't want to do that, there's also another way through Patreon. I tried that out, and if you guys want to donate some money monthly, you get some benefits, and it also really helps out my page so I can afford ammo, camera equipment, editing software, because that stuff unfortunately is very expensive. It's not cheap, and I don't have an ammo sponsorship unfortunately, so it gets expensive. So if you guys want to help me out, that helps out a ton. If not a big deal at all. I just appreciate you guys being here, liking, following, sharing, and commenting helps a lot, guys. Definitely check out my Facebook, Instagram. Those are growing really nicely, and I do a lot on those. I do those daily. I post a lot of updates on there. It's kind of hard to post updates here on YouTube until I get to 10,000 followers, then I can start posting on my story. But until then, it's all on my Instagram. So if you guys want daily updates of all the products and all the builds that I'm doing, check those out. I got a new mic. My last video, I know I broke it at SHOT Show, so unfortunately, I had to buy a new one. So I'll give you guys a quick update here at the end of the video on two of the builds that we're doing. They're probably two of the biggest, most expensive builds that I have done to date, and I'm really excited about them. I'll give you guys a hint. One is going to be about $5,000. So super excited about that one. It's going to be loaded with a lot of good parts to test and show off to you guys. So really excited about that one. And then I have another one coming down that I'm not really sharing too much information about. My Patrons know about the build itself, but they get early access to all the builds and everything. But I will be sharing more information as things come. That one will probably be released here soon, but that one is going to be awesome. It's a smaller caliber, and that's all I'm going to tell you because I don't want to give up too much information because it's going to be pretty cool. But we got parts coming in now. We've got companies like Surefire, Brownells, SB Tactical, who else? Franklin Armory, people like that are involved in this build. So really excited about that one. It's gonna be a great build, and I look forward to it. So again, like, share, comment, share, subscribe, share, do it all, do everything. It helps a lot. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.